beam. Boom. Beam, boom. Transit. As I'm getting older, my transit is not as good. That was the name of the bar, Transit. If you drink their beers, the Transit's gonna suck. Sucks that we had like 17 degrees Celsius and then this temperature, like it goes from really nice to shitty, kind of. And when it's like this, really I like it. Like it's nicer to drive in and a bit more fun, I guess I could say, because it looks better. Because even though it was like 17 degrees Celsius the other day, it was still really brown. The grass is brown, the trees are dead, so it's not as nice to look up to, but at least it was really warm. So. Such different styles of house here, like it's very varied, I should say. Like there's some that are really expensive, you'll see, and some that are really small. This one on the right, which is pretty recent, I think. If I remember correctly, when I started driving here, it was getting built. This one on the left, I think, is getting in like an expansion. Nope, it's a completely separate home, like really close. I think the one that's finished just beside it with the black garage doors, if I remember correctly, had a 991 GT3 RS. If I remember correctly, it was green, dark green, not lizard green. Darker. There's some really old things here, like it's really varied. That's what I enjoy. It's always fun to look at those homes. Although I'll never own a property here, like I don't really see the point because of our system and all everything works here. I don't think it's really good in any way. It can be good, like if you need some cash flow, you can I try to stay away from. That's why I'm still driving the Kia. Really old home, like here on the left. This one, is really old. They extended it. It seems like because there's some. The front was made out of raw stones, I think. I could say in English, but they extended it, and it's not the same material. It's like a gray that looks like rocky finish. Not Rocky Balboa, but rocky. What else? Here, there's some old cars here sometimes. This garage. It's pretty cool. Gas is 170. 169, I think. Really like those houses though. It's a nice place. Small one here on the right, the green one. Small with a detached garage. I like the style of houses, to be honest. There's a bunch of stuff that are varied. Like this newer mix of 70s, 80s, 90s with even older than that sometimes. Like on the right and left here, it's brick house, stone, I should say. Not brick, but stone. Brick is like, it can be pretty recent, like early 2000s or sometimes older, like 80s, 90s. There was a long period of time where it was made like that. It's an art that is getting slowly lost. No, they don't make them like that anymore. This stone house also. On the right also it's an old Canadian home, with a big porch surrounding the house. Sometimes they'll have like when you come up the stairs, an arch. On the right here, the big house is like newer. Like you'll see, it's nice. This is not new, but like recent. It's a mix of brick facing and also like other types of facing. That more. I don't know how to say in English, but yeah. You know what I mean if you look at it. I love driving here. The road is like fairly straight and stuff. It's not like too bouncy, whatever. Fire truck. Here, like these houses are nice. Yeah, I've like, unless the road falls off, they don't really have a risk of getting flooded or anything. Because I've been going through here for a lot of, like maybe 5 years. I've been passing through here, and I never seen like the water levels get really high or anything. So this orange house on the left, I find is pretty unique. I think. needs some love though, clearly. Like, it's pretty big also. I've seen like over the years new houses getting built here. Like here on the left, those lands, I don't think they're getting farmed. Like most likely, like if they can be used to build houses, they will eventually build houses there. Sell those lands for that. Like they must be worth a good amount. Here on the left, two new houses. This one also, the gray one. There's a bunch. And on the right, there's one that's a bit more secluded in the back. And those, he has like a big fucking shed. At this point, I cannot call this a shed. It's more like a warehouse. That'd be my dream. I think it belongs to the guy that lives across. He has like a big entry with a Porsche and stuff. I won't film because it's like privacy and stuff, but it's crazy. When you build that kind of stuff, it's like, whoa. You're not joking around. And this house is pretty much, I think, the oldest here. I think it would be. This is like a Canadian house, like with some stone, the porch, and the way the bedrooms are made on top. On the second floor, the bedrooms are have a window that's like coming out of the roof. Don't know how to explain it, but it really looks like a Canadian house. Typical 1900s early. It's probably 100 years old or so. Maybe I could look it up on YouTube. Not YouTube, Google, maybe. Find some information about that. It's really old. I can't even see what the hell. I couldn't even see the entry for the parking there. Old stone house here. Anyway, that was my little tour of this park.